Hey, welcome to my 100% no damage walkthrough for the First Berserker, the demo. The two areas here, we'll be going through them all, creating every single item and killing every single enemy, taking no damage. The no damage probably is a little bit pointless, but just meant to make it a bit different to all the other videos out there for this. It'll be full commentary, so I'll give you tips and explain everything along the way. And there's a text guide for this linked in the description. But because your progress here carries over to the main game, I guess what you see here will actually work on the actual full release when it comes out, provided they didn't change too much, because they could change locations of certain items and whatnot. So we'll see what happens when the game releases. Yeah, you see it takes just under an hour, guys, and I've got another video for this. So we've got this one, but I've also done a speedrun where you're going through the story really quickly, which is kind of the opposite as this. Yeah, but I'll be explaining every single enemy almost, kind of the best way to perfect parry them if that's what you want to do, and the end boss, how to defeat it without him going into second stage, which isn't actually that bad once you kind of get used to how the key mechanics of that fight work. Will I be covering this game at launch? I hope to. I mean, I won't be doing no damage the whole game. No, I don't think I'll be doing that. It was bad enough doing the demo. But we'll see. I'm hoping to get an early copy, so it all depends really if I do get one. If not, it all depends if I have time. Because there's quite a lot of games coming out in March. Quite a lot of important and interesting games coming out, so we will see about that. Still to be determined, that one. So yeah, we're going to start a new game. You don't get change difficulty until you've done the first area. Like I say, there's two areas in this. And there's only 3 weapons in this game. They have mentioned this in a Q&A session. I mean, they might add more in DLC, you never know. I think they said they're exploring that. But for now, yes, there's 3 weapons in the game. You've got your dual welds, you've got your spear, and you've got your greatsword. For this, I'm mainly going to be using dual weld just because I really like how it works and some of the skills for it. Obviously, you're quite limited in the demo. You can't access all what's available to you. I mean, you can't upgrade things. There's no shop. So, kind of limited. I mean, in the full build, things might change a bit. But yeah, dual weld, pretty much my weapon of choice as we go forward. And skill wise, yeah, with the weapon mastery level, in order to learn all different skills, you have to increase your weapon mastery, which is different to your leveling up your character. And your weapon mastery increases from blocking, attacking, getting hit yourself, anything involved in combat that normally increase your weapon mastery, but that doesn't actually become available until the second level in the demo. You could essentially, if you wanted, because your progress apparently carries over to the main game, you could level up just at the end of the demo. But just one thing which is really important to know, guys, is once you fight the final boss in the demo, you cannot resume that game. So if you do want to farm, do not fight the final boss. Right, so finally got our weapon, so crack on. So this first enemy is Soldier. He drops a collectible, a file, a collection they call them. And these guys are normally attack either once, twice or 3 times. So he'll drop the escort order once you kill him. Yeah, he'll either attack once, do a combo of 2 or a combo of 3. We're going to go right at the fork. There was an enemy on the left there, but we're going that way in a second. So go right at the fork and you'll come to a Yeti. So these guys, I find these guys quite easy to perfect guide, by the way. When I say perfect guide, I mean you actually block. Just pressing block at the time the enemy is about to attack. But block is actually really good in this game. Yeah, you can pretty much 100% block, providing you've got a stamina and it's a blockable attack. But yeah, I find the Yetis probably one of the easy enemies to learn how to block, guys. So you want to practice this blocking and the perfect blocking. Yeah, Yetis are probably the best enemy to do so. Heavy attack works quite well, and that's what I normally use most of the time. Because heavy attack will almost stun enemies always. I mean, not always, as you saw then for the Yeti, yes, and he drops the Hound helmet. He always drops that first time, but if you keep beating him, he'll drop other things. So once he's beat him, we're going to loot his chest. You'll get Hunter's Ring and a gem spec. We're going to equip that Hound helmet now and the Hunter's Ring. The Hound set, that's pretty much what I use for the whole of this walkthrough. The speedrun slightly different because we're not getting all these items, but yeah, for the purposes of this walkthrough, I'll be equipping all the Hound set just so I get all the bonuses available to it. You should probably notice certain arm sets have bonuses depending on how many of each you equip, how many pieces. But yeah, that's another one of them normal soldiers. Like I say, they'll normally attack once, twice or 3 times. Now that archer is quite tricky doing this bit without damage. You have to either lure this soldier away from him around the corner, or bait the archer to fire, and then while he's kind of getting his bow ready, pull the other guy behind the rock so you got cover, and then quickly kill him with some heavy attacks. So again, heavy attacks. As you can see, heavy attacks on these humanoid enemies, each attack will stun them, so it works really well on them. This way you get a brutal attack tutorial. So if you want to do a stealth kill, you kind of have to walk and then press circle behind him. But brutal attacks in this game are really, really strong. And this guy, I'm going to kill him with a breakfall. I think how you land the breakfall, you can do more damage. For example, you might land and you might not kill him straight away. I think it depends how you land. Like maybe if you hit him right on the head. But that's something we can explore more in the full game when it releases. But yeah, brutal attacks are very strong. Now with the shield enemies, I normally just block the first attack, guys, and then just start spamming heavy attack on them. And that normally kills them. Yeah, really easily. And then you grab this mana lantern. Yeah, that shield enemy normally drops a wrist guard as well. Yeah, grab a mana lantern. All that does is light up the darkness, I guess. You got a memory there. So that memory, it gives you experience and a soul tear dust. There you have a fire enhancer item. That buffs your weapon with fire, which is not that great in the demo if I'm honest. It takes ages to get somebody burning. So here's the save point. Hopefully in the full release we'll be able to transport between these in any level, hopefully. So I'm just going to be upgrading willpower. Yeah, throughout this walkthrough, all I'm going to be upgrading is willpower, because willpower increases damage on the dual weld, which I'm going to be primarily using, and it also increases your guard stamina damage decrease. Yeah, so I just kill that enemy quickly on the left before he had a chance to turn around, and then grab that fire. Fire spirits fuel times 3. Now down here, I normally walk until I can lock onto the archer. Then I lock onto the archer, sprint towards him, hit him twice, knock him off, and then turn around, block the shield enemy, and then attack him with heavy attacks, kill him. That's how I kill them two, nice, without damage. And then we're going to loot this memory. That memory, again, it'll give you experience and a soul tear dust, and then in here, you got the axe brute enemy. I don't know the actual enemy names, so I've just kind of gone for generic names in my text guide. So yeah, this guy it will sometimes attack 3 times. He does a 2-hit combo as well. I think he does 2 2-hit combos. He's got a 1 3-hit combo. And then sometimes he might do a single attack. But yeah, after certain combos you have a bigger window. For example, when he does that 3-hit attack, you have a bigger window after that one to do a charge attack. But you've got to be careful, because some of his combos, some attacks, I mean you just know from experience, but some of them you have a less of a window to attack than some of the others. But yeah, you kill him, he'll drop some armor, come around here, grab his chest. You get Hound Pants in there, you get another weapon. Well, it's the same weapon, but obviously just a better version. But I'm going to equip the Hound Pants. You can equip that weapon as well and upgrade slightly. And we're going to come around here. I'm going to grab this file, a soldier's log. Once you get that, come a slope to the right, because this is a dead end, but it leads you to an item. Yeah, there you have another fire enhancer. Like I say, they allow you to apply fire to weapon, which I don't really use. I don't really use any items, by the way, in this walkthrough, other than the vitality shard, because it increases your stamina recovery. Now down here there'll be 2 enemies, so you want to be ready so you can kill this enemy really quick before the enemy on the left catches up to you, this guy here. Then I'm going to block. And by the way, if you attack an enemy from behind, even if it's just a normal attack from behind, you do more damage and you also do more stagger damage. Yes, attacking enemies from behind does a lot more damage, stagger and HP wise. Now, break that redstone. That's actually called a soul stone. And if you look on the top right, when you actually pause the game, you'll see like a red candle. It said 1. That's how many soul stones you've got so far. Here, you have vitality shard times 2. If you quickly run over here, you can quickly knock off the shield guy before he turns around, like so. And then be ready to block and kill this next enemy. Yeah, the soul stones, there's only so many in a level, each level, and when you've got them all in a level, you get like a message saying you found every one in that level. And I'm not quite sure exactly what they do yet, we'll find out in the full game. I've read that they allow you to increase your healing, your netherworld energy, but we'll see. I will be doing 100% guides on the full game, guys, if I do cover it. So if you do want to follow another one, just stay tuned, and when the game releases, there might perhaps be one coming out, but it'll be in an episodic format and it'll be a full platinum walkthrough if I do release one. And that's save game, so we just enable that new save point and upgrade my level again, increase my willpower. Now kill these 2 monkeys and then grab the fire enhancer. Be careful of the monkeys, they're weak but they can attack you very fast, so you always want to get rid of monkeys as soon as you can. Right, them 2 are dead. Yeah, watch out you don't fall through them, that weak flooring in the middle. Yeah, grab that soul tear dust, drop down, and then you want to kill this monkey, drop down, attack, and there'll be another one which will come up over here. I'm going to kill him. Now when you drop down from here, you almost always take damage because of the height. In order to avoid damage, I have to fall on that branch down below, which kind of angled upwards. You see that branch there? I'm going to run over to it, and yes, I avoided damage. If I was any further down, I would have taken damage when I dropped down here. And I was a bit worried what I was going to do there when I was doing no damage. I thought I was just going to have to take damage and just let you guys know at the start. By the way, there was one point I took damage, I couldn't avoid it. It's falling from a height. But yes, if you fall on that angled branch, you can avoid damage. And here, grab a soul tear dust. And we've got another Yeti. So nothing different to that one we fought first. Quite easy. Now you can block all their attacks. But if you put a lot of distance between you, he might grab a rock and lob it. The rock attacks, I think you take a bit of damage when you block them, you have to dodge. Yeah, but when you're close to him, you can always block his attacks. And I'm sure I've seen it when I first played it, that you can do a grab attack. I don't seem to see it that often. Maybe I don't, but I know the very first Yeti, he starts with an grab attack and you just have to dodge out of the way. But yeah, once you killed him, get that second soul stone up the hill, and that should be the last one on that level, and you get that message, guys, saying you've destroyed all soul stones in this location. So yes, we've got 2 soul stones and that's it. So you're going to come around here, you're going to grab that tier summon stone. Now I've triggered the archer, I'm going to wait for him to come over here because there's actually another guy around the corner and we've not triggered him yet. So I'm going to wait here for the archer to come over to me. Here she comes. I was going to block just in case I got shot whilst attacking him. That's it, kill the archer. And now I can kill this guy now without the archer shooting me in the back. And then you come up here afterwards, there's going to be a knight around the corner. These guys do a combo of like 4. It can look like they finish their combo, but they normally do 1 more attack, so be careful. But the best time to attack these guys is to wait for them to finish their combo and then attack. But again, heavy attack will kind of stun him like so, which works really well. And then grab this memory. Yeah, he drops a Hound Gators. Yeah, I'm just going to equip them. And of course, we've got another memory which gave us experience and a soul tear dust. Yeah, certain enemies, first time you kill them, you do get a fixed drop. Like for example, him, he gave us that Hound piece. Yeah, so you're going to come along here next, and there's going to be another memory. So this memory will give you experience and another soul tear dust. Soul tear dust, when you use them, they heal you up, but they also give you experience as well. I feel like they're put there for speedrunners. So you can run past all the enemies and just grab them memories along the way to get experience to level up, of course. Now be careful with these monkeys. It's quite tricky trying to no damage these. If you don't kill them with your opening attack, then it's quite easy to get hit when you go to hit them. So if they do kind of survive too long, it's best to just block, let them attack, and then counter attack afterwards. This guy will jump up once you approach that item, the vitality shot. So grab that, and we've got a save point up here. We're almost at the boss of this level. So I'm just going to level up again. Yep, so level 6 again, willpower. Yeah, so easy difficulty, it's, you don't really take less damage, or enemies die quicker. It's not a massive difference in regards to that, but the biggest difference is the stamina decrease and stuff. You do much more stamina damage to enemies, and you take much less stamina damage when you're blocking. So you can block a lot more on easy mode. You can almost just block through the final boss of the demo on easy mode. You can just block, just hold the button in, never have to let go. He can do a grab attack, of course, that will go through, but other than that, you can just block everything on easy mode and never have to release. So it's quite different to normal. You can kind of just block everything on easy. But there are trophies behind normal mode. Yeah, if you play in easy, certain trophies you will not be able to get. But I'll come back to that in a second at the end of this first boss. Yeah, so this bear, you kill that guy which goes outside the cave, and if you walk up to him, you can get a brutal attack as the opener. Then straight after, I do some heavy attacks, and he kind of gets stunned for a moment, and then by the time he recovers, he won't have much health left. But these bears are quite tricky to perfect parry, by the way. I mean, not particularly this one, he dies quick. I mean, that's quite lucky there. Yeah, but the big bear in the second level, yeah, he took a lot of practice for me to learn to perfect parry almost all his attacks. And he drops that hound top, which we'll wear in a minute. I'm going to loot this chest. Yeah, so you've got another off your dual weld there. You've got a necklace. Yeah, so I just equip that new dual weld weapon. And you can equip the accessory if you want to. Some things you get, they will have like a random attribute. So just bear that in mind. Yeah, sometimes you have a random attribute, or sometimes you might get a random necklace or ring instead of the ring which I got. So here, I just wait for these guys to start attacking each other. I'm not sure how that's going to work in the main game, in terms of enemies attacking other enemies. But yeah, you want to kill the archer next, grab the notes on yetis. Yeah, that's a collectible there, notes on yetis. And you can actually attack these while they're attacking each other, but you've got to be careful if you're trying to do no damage, because you might attack one, and you might think you're out of the way, but then the attack from the enemy attacking them might go through that one and hit you. So I've got to be quite careful here. But yeah, I don't know how this will work in the main game. I guess beasts and humanoid enemies kind of just fight each other. But I'm not sure that's going to be the same through every enemy type. And yeah, he just knocked him off a cliff. So yes, now I've just got the Yeti left. And yeah, it's quite easy to perfect parry. So I'm just going to take him out. The boss of this level is basically just a giant Yeti, like a giant master of the Yetis. But yeah, once killed him, I'm going to grab anything they dropped, come up here, and that's it for the enemies. All that's left, guys, is the boss of this level. So shortcut here, make sure you kick down this carriage before you drop down. And you've got a collectible there, guys, Benji's tags. So yes, grab our collectible for the collection, Benji's tags, kick down the carriage, and then come back to the save point. Right, it's going to upgrade my stats a bit more. So again, just willpower. That puts me up to level 7. Right, I think speedrun I get up to level 5, which isn't a massive difference considering I'm just running past everything. Right, so here we go. So yes, the big Yeti. So you can block most of his attacks, but his grab attacks you can't. You can't perfect block grab attacks, by the way. You have to dodge out of the way, or I guess maybe counter block, which will get that mechanic later in level 2. I do like to get behind him sometimes, because it will sometimes trigger him to kind of drop back onto you, which is quite easy to block and gets you a free charge attack almost. And when you are attacking him from up close around the front, be careful, because you can very quickly sometimes just like bush a floor in front of him, which can hit you, and you've got to be quick to react to that one. Yeah, when he does that, like a leaping attack, his hand will get stuck, but make sure you're on the side of him off the free hand, because if you're on the side of him where the stuck hand is, he'll pull it out and it'll damage you. And if he runs at you, you want to dodge out of the way. And yes, when you've done a brutal attack, he normally does this where he jumps in the air, and you need to dodge that. You can block it, but you'll take a bit of damage. So you need to dodge that, get timing right. So again, I'm behind him, making him jump backwards onto me. Nice, easy charge attack, that one. And eventually, sometimes he'll try to dive at you. So that's a charging attack. Just get out of the way of that. And if you see the attack where he tries to grab you, sometimes his left hand might light up, indicating he's going to grab, or that's that one. If he does that, you've got to dodge out of the way. Well, it's quite easy to dodge. And I've almost got him. And there we go, guys. So that's the Yeti Master defeated. The Frozen Mountain set which he drops, he'll drop random pieces for that set. So you might get pants, or you might get the gaiters, or you might get the wrist guards, or the helmet, or the top. It depends. Like I say, you get a random piece. 2 random pieces. And the necklace or ring you get as well, that's auto random. And the upgrade material, that's not, but you can't use it in the demo. Yeah, so as you can see, if you try to put it on easy, you get that prompt saying certain trophies cannot be obtained on easy difficulty. So yes, on the full game, there are going to be trophy difficulties. Trophy related to difficulty. Yeah, it's been confirmed. Unless they change that, I guess. Unless it kind of, yes, do a U-turn right at the last minute. But yeah, I've picked normal. If there's a trophy for completing New Game Plus, we might be able to play on easy to begin with, and then swap when we get to second playthrough. But we'll see about that. You know, once we get stuck into the game, or do it the opposite way around, normal first, and then easy on New Game Plus. It depends how they increase New Game Plus, I guess. Sometimes, even with all your equipment, New Game Plus can still be a lot harder. You know, a lot harder than the first playthrough, just because the enemies are buffed up a lot, and they're buffed up more than what the equipment you have. So that'll be a bit easier for you because you'll be stronger. It's not like a good relation into how the enemies have been buffed. They can get buffed a lot more, or they kind of scale more than what they should. But yeah, you're going to climb these 2 ladders. And you come up here. This is a second area, guys. Storm Pass. I'm not sure if it's going to be a second area in the main game. We'll see. I think so. I think I've read that it is. These are like the first 2 areas. I guess it will be actually, because you get your weapons here. Unless they've just moved the weapons around for the demo, and a lot of tutorials you see. So yeah, it's going to get a save point, and it's going to upgrade my willpower. Of course, we've got a bunch of experience when we defeat the boss. So down here is going to be a bunch of wolves. Be very careful, similar to the monkeys, and you get your skill points there, guys. So now the skill tree is unlocked. So what I buy first, I buy the ability to attack with a combo from running. So Frenzy and Wind Chaser. So yes, unlock Wind Chaser. Good thing about skill tree is, well, you can unlearn things just by opening the menu. There's no need to spend anything to unlearn. You can just do it whenever. But yeah, we're going to come in here. What I did first, I triggered them 4 wolves in the middle, and grab that concentrated fire essence. Yeah, there's an item there, guys. Concentrated fire essence. So yeah, so I trigger these 4 wolves outside. Then I come down this like little path, because it kind of bottlenecks them in a way. Makes it a bit easier. And they can either block their first attack, then hit them, or just attack them before they get a chance to attack. Now down here, you get your throwing weapon, javelin. You want to attack that monkey in the tree, and then this monkey sitting down before he comes over. You see the reticle was yellow then, but the first one it was red. Yeah, and you've got a soul stone there, guys. First soul stone of this area. There's 3 soul stones in this location. Yeah, when the reticle is red, that means the enemy is unaware of you, and when it's yellow, that means the enemy is aware. Now, kill them 2 wolves. Grab that small spirit shard over here. Shoot that sleeping monkey. So that's one of the kind of magic monkeys here. Will lob like little powder bombs at you. Run over here, kill that monkey. Grab that item. Plague resistance elixir ×5, and then kill that 3rd monkey. That's all the monkeys for the time being. Grab the item below that tree, a small spirit shard, and anything else which then with a monkey. Then monkeys might drop some, but yeah, that small spirit shard is always there. Now here, going to be 4 wolves. Yeah, so it's very lucky there. Just happened to block at the right time. Yeah, and if you do block them, it actually knocks them over. the wolves and the monkeys. And over here got an item, guys, in front of that dead yeti. Plague cleanse potion ×3. Gonna come up here next. Now with these warthogs, you want to lob your javelin at them as they start running. So wait for it. Yeah, there we go. Lob at them as they're running, you'll knock him down, and if you time it right, he'll land at your feet. And you can just keep doing heavy attacks to kill him. He'll drop the hound gauntlets, and now with that we've got a full hound set, and as you can see, I've got every bonus from the hound set. Yeah, sometimes you'll need a weapon to complete a set, but not. With the hound set, all you need is the armor pieces. Right, going to continue upwards. At the fork, we're going to go left. I'm going to run into this wolf and kill him. Make sure you lock onto these before you attack, otherwise you'll probably miss. Yes, grab this item. That is a fire enhancer. And kick down that shortcut. That shortcut takes you back to the... yeah, sorry, did I get a bit high pitched then? Yeah, that shortcut takes you back to the save point. But I don't need to go back there yet. We're going to continue down here. We're going to get a new weapon. The greatsword. Yeah, so at the moment, I don't really use it. I did spend a bit of time with each weapon. You got memory here as well. So, of course, new memory. And because we're on a later level, that memory actually gives you 864. Instead of the 480, I think we got on the first level. And, of course, we get soul tear dust. Yeah, as we progress in the main game, and you unlock more of your skill tree, the greatsword or spear might become a better weapon then. Just for the purposes of this demo, guys, I just found the dual wield with the only skills you can unlock. Yeah, I just found the dual wield to work better. So all I'm using here is heavy attack. Heavy attack, if you're on the same level as me and you've upgraded willpower, it should one hit kill all these smaller enemies, and the bigger guys, it'll kill them in 2 hits. Like so. Yeah, no need to charge, just 1 heavy or 2 heavies, depending on the enemy type. Yeah, and I said in speedrun as well, this might be a good space to farm, you know. The problem is, once you complete this gauntlet, you can't redo this bit, because this is like the introduction to the greatsword. But if you let the last enemy kill you, and they came back here, you could kill them all again. So yeah, it might be a good spot to farm. So I've not really done any farming in this. But yeah, some players have just been, they've done this demo, or they've just got to the last boss, and they've stopped at last boss, and just started farming till they've got, like, I think the max level for this demo is 150. Yeah, 150. I'm not quite sure on the mastery skill level you can get to. Yeah, I'm not quite sure on the mastery skill level. Yeah, but I think the highest level is 150. Yeah, so once killed them all, I'm going to go back to my dual welds and come down here. Yes, and your mastery level, to check it, you open up your skill tree, guys, and it will show in the top right corner. There'll be a bar, and it will say mastery level beside it. Blocking, attacking, anything, kind of combat actions will increase that. And yes, grab that vitality shard, and then come down here to this new save point. We've got a big bear enemy coming up, which, like I was saying earlier, quite tricky to no damage. So yes, unlock the save point, and we're going to upgrade our willpower, of course. Should push us up to level 11. I think at the end of the speedrun I got to level 11 by the end, or was it level 12? It was 11 or 12. But we're going to come along this path first. Do not go left from the save points, that takes you to the bear. That's basically where you need to go to progress. But down here are 2 dead ends. You've got the willpower orb ×3, and in here you got Yeti. So I'm just going to show my skill tree. So as you can see, I'm mastery level 1. I want to get to mastery level 2 before we fight the bear. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to attack this enemy a little bit, but I'm going to block until... I'm just going to block a little bit until you see skill point obtained in the top right corner. If you just randomly see a prompt which says skill point obtained, that means you went up a mastery level. Because every time you go up a mastery level, guys, you get a skill point. So I'm just going to keep blocking. I'm going to attack a little bit, but I don't want to kill him. So I'm probably just going to get him close to death. So once I get a skill point, indicating I'm on mastery level 2, I can kill him. I was quite lucky here, actually. You see, I've got a skill point then. I didn't mean to kill him then, but I did. Yeah, and grab that fire enhancer, guys, just on that ledge. Yeah, but I actually killed him and got mastery level 2 at the same time. So what I'm going to unlock is Gale in Potent Blow. We're in dual weld tree. Yeah, Gale in Potent Blow. And we're going to unlock Ironclad in the Guard. So Gale in Potent Blow and Ironclad in Guard. Ironclad makes it so when you blocking attacks will do less damage to your stamina. And Gale is a very, very good ability. It's like a charge attack, but it's much quicker, and it inflicts a debuff on the enemy which can stack, so it can do more damage. And that heavy attack is quite spammable. So I'm going to attack him with a few javelins, and then to counter this, I normally do my counter as soon as his arms come down. So he raises his arms, you'll see a little icon. As soon as his arms come down to hit you, that's when I do the L1 and circle. So I'm blocking ready, but as soon as his arms start coming down, circle. And that's normally how my timing works for that. And then, yes, you have to get used to parrying all his attacks. And of course, you saw me do my charge attacks on him. So he dropped a Hound Top and a Great Sword. He always drops them items. Grab that memory from there, guys. Get experience and the Soul Tier Dust. I'm going to change my top, because it's a higher level, slightly better defense. Yes, there we go. Just change my top. We're going to come down here, and to progress you need to got that slope on the left, but I'm going to leave it for the time being. Yeah, I'm going to come along here. I'm going to knock down that monkey hanging in the tree, because that's a shaman monkey, the ones which lob them balls of dust at you. I'm going to come down here, I'm going to quickly kill that monkey, and the one which comes from beyond the ledge, kill him as well. That's it. Grab the item. That's a concentrated fire essence. We'll carry on now up here, and there'll be 3 wolves. 3 wolves to take out. So remember, if you're worried about these, just block, wait for them to attack, and then just counter afterwards. Yeah, that counter attack, that new ability where you hold block and press circle, that's quite hard to do. The actual perfect block, it's got quite a big window, but that, yeah, that counter attack, you have to press it right at the moment. And here, block, guys, to avoid all that damage. So yeah, block the bats. Yeah, you have to counter attack just before the attack's about to land. It's quite hard. Right, so I'm just going to trigger that knight to do his special attack. I'm going to move out of the way so it completely misses. Then I'm just going to wait for him to approach me and just do heavy attacks. Yeah, look at that. Really well that attack works. I like it. And here's your second soul stone. That's number 2 of 3 in this area. There's a collectible and Imperial Soldier's Journal. Grab that and then come down here. There's going to be another warthog. So again, this one's a little bit closer. Get ready, and once he starts charging, lob a javelin, guys, so he lands at your feet. And then just smash him over the head with your weapons. He's a bit closer, and he's going to go to the right slightly as well. He's going to go to the right, like so. So yeah, javelin, just spam heavies. And yes, he's dead. Right, it's got 3 monkeys up here. The shaman is asleep. There he is. Kill the shaman first, and then the rest are going to be triggered. So that one in the tree is going to fall down. Get ready to hit him. That's it. And then kill the other one with javelin if you want to as well. Right, so that's 3 monkeys. Up here we've got a save point. And your experience in top right corner, when it's yellow, that means you've got a level up available. So a nice little indication. Yeah, so I'm going to upgrade willpower again, and that knocking me up a few more levels. So up here you're going to get another new weapon, and another one of the little gauntlets. So I'm going to grab this memory for some experience and a soul tier dust. So now what I'm going to do is, as soon as the gauntlet begins, you're going to have your new weapon equipped, a spear. But I like to quickly switch to my dual welds. I'd straight away press the touchpad to open the gear menu, change weapons, just because it's a lot easier to kill these guys with a dual weld, I find. Yeah, so quickly before the first guy starts attacking you. Now these guys with the shield, they normally do 2 different attacks. Yeah, so don't attack after one. You normally want to wait until they attack twice. No, I don't mean a combo. A combo is 1 attack. I mean like 2 completely different attacks. They might block once or hit you for shield, and then afterwards they might do a combo. Yes, normally wait. But if you time it well with this guy, the second one, you can actually do a charge attack just as he spawns in. Yes, and if you attack him near the edge, you can actually knock him off. But yes, that's them 2 dead. So it's only them 2 there. But yeah, I find them 2 easier with the dual weld compared to using the spear on them. But the great sword and the spear might become very, very good with skills unlocked later in the game.
Pathetic.
you're going to come down here, you're going to ignore the tunnel for now, you're going to loot his chest. Do not drop down to that save point, so you have to take a long way back. There's no shortcut here. So yes, loot his chest, you'll find a ring and a armor piece. I'm going to equip that ring. This ring is always the same. Stamina recovery rate plus 5%. So I always like to get that one and equip it. Yeah, pretty much that one's all the same, it's not random. Saying that, you'll loot it now and it'll be completely different. So now I'm going to kill these 2 enemies. You've got 2 soldiers. I'm just going to do a running combo. And a running combo on this guy as well. Or just knock him off. And then down here, it'll be another save point. There's one more save point on this level. There's one more save point after this. And that ladder above is a shortcut we'll be kicking down later. So yeah, it's going to save the game. And of course, level up a bit more. Right, through here next. You want to kill this enemy quickly. There'll be an archer coming up. And going to be quick if we get a chance to shoot too many arrows. So there's the archer. Remember to just zigzag to avoid his arrow. Kill him. Try not to knock him down. That's why I kind of went around him, so I was knocking him into the wall as opposed to knocking him off the ledge. Yeah, because if you knock him down, then you're going to have to fight 2 enemies on that lower ledge. And then I drop down, do a breakfall attack to kill him. Grab the tier summon stone. Yes, don't ask me to do no damage on the full game. I'm not doing a full platinum no damage on this. I have done some platinum no damage, like on Resident Evil quite a lot, where I get platinum without taking damage. Yeah, but I'm not doing it on this. So these shield enemies. Yeah, I'm just going to run up to him and just keep doing a square combo, guys, to kill him. Grab this memory. Yes, and that soul stone. Yes, you can attack that. You can actually destroy him with your javelin. I just want to show you that, but I'm going to be destroying it with melee in a second. So here, quickly grab the Assassin's Elixir, ×3, and then block these bats. You don't have to, you can first block the bats if you want to, and then grab the Elixir. You don't have to grab that first. But yeah, whatever you do, just be ready to block the bats. Now, kill that archer with the javelin, and I kill this guy with melee attacks. Now, grab that fire enhancer, and you will kill the archer across there as well. So kill him with the javelin, just so you know he's not going to be shooting you when you're making your way over there, because that's where you need to go to progress. So you've got 2 shield enemies. Again, just run up to him and keep doing the square combo to knock him out. Nice. I mean, normally you're supposed to do heavy attacks on these guys to go through a shield, but running in with a combo attack with square works quite well on them. So yes, knocked him off. He can join his friend down there. Yes, you've got a chest here. This chest always has the same accessory inside. You've got a pair of pants there and a necklace of resilience. That necklace of resilience is always in there as far as I know. I don't think I've ever had anything different. You increase your brutal attack damage, I think it was. So I equip that. I'm going to continue up these 2 ladders. You got 3 more enemies, then a gauntlet, and then we're on the last boss. So up here, go left, unless that enemy, that big enemy going up and down the slope has noticed you. So I kill that one for javelin, and then I normally just kill this guy with my charge attacks. I did mean to do charge attack then, because I fell down the ledge, it didn't work properly for some reason. My input wasn't registering, because I kind of fell down at the same time, press attack I think. But yeah, kill them 2, grab the item there, soul tree dust, and ashen wolf shoes, that's what that guy dropped, and that's your 3rd soul stone of this area, guys. Yes, 3rd and final soul stone. That's everyone in this location. So now I'm going to kill this guy. Look how quickly this guy goes down with that Gale charge attack. Remember, we fought one of these in the first level, but look how easy they are with this. Yeah, works really well. That's it, killed him, that axe brute. I don't know what his proper name is, but yeah, he drops a spear and some more armor. And there's a collectible here. It's really hard to see. I don't know why. I missed this a lot until I didn't. But yeah, a Bantu Warrior's Log. Grab that collectible. By the way, collectibles, they have fixed that, by the way. Yeah, kick down that shortcut ladder and then come up here, guys, ready for another gauntlet. This one's actually quite hard. I normally wait for him to get close and then I just start doing charge attacks. But yeah, the collectibles, I know they're quite hard to see, guys, but they have fixed that. They have updated on the Steam website saying that they fixed it ready for full release. They made it so they're more easy to see. Because yeah, I agree. Collectibles are too hard to see on this. So yes, look how well this works on him as well. But in the speedrun, I did just do charge attacks on him as well. But I just did normal ones. I wait for him to get close and do a charged. Then ran away, wait for him to get close, do another charge until he's dead. Because blocking him is quite hard to perfect parry. And yes, he'll drop a necklace or ring. Random, I think. And he'll drop some other things. Vitality shard there. 3 more. He actually dropped a regression orb, which allows you to reset all your stats. And there's another collectible, guys. A Bantu Prophet's Log, the final collectible of this demo. Right, come up here and this is your final save point. Beyond this save point is the boss. So it's going to go into my skill tree. I'm going to put 2 more into Ironclad. That should be maxed now. So we've got Gale, Ironclad. Yes, and right. So you want a hotkey, Vitality Shards. Going to use them on the boss. So hotkey them. They increase your stamina recovery rate. Right, I'm just going to upgrade my willpower a bit more. And I'm actually going to use some soul tree dust here as well, in order to get some more experience, guys. Just to get another level in there. So I need about 2,000. Just get 1 more level. So yes, I'm going to go in my inventory. Soul tree dust. I'm going to use 5. Give me another 2,000. Just get 1 more level. Yeah, I've had a glitch happen here as well, where the boss hasn't triggered, and I've been able to run to the end of this area. There's nothing there. Yeah, there's nothing there. But yeah, I've had a few glitches where the boss cutscene doesn't trigger for whatever reason, and I can just keep on running. Alright, so with this guy, when you knock him down below about 1/3 of his HP, he'll try to enter a second stage at some point. You can kind of slow it down by triggering certain attacks or whatnot. But the best way I found is to knock him down to about 1/3 and then wait until you can stagger him. Yeah, wait until you can stagger him with all your attacks without interruption. So yeah, knock him down to about 1/3 and then wait until you can stagger him without interruption. Because once he's down 1/3 and you attack him a bit more and you give him a chance to, he'll try to change to a second stage. So he's about at 1/3 now. So yeah, now I've got to be really careful. If I attack him one more time, he's probably going to attack a second stage. So I've got to try to stun lock him and stagger him like so. And you can actually hit him with javelin if you don't quite, yeah. And try to attack him from behind now as well, for more damage and more stagger damage. And I don't do brutal attacks now. I just wait for him to recover and for myself to recover stamina. So as soon as he's about to recover, I start doing my charge again, and then javelin follow up, and then just repeat that, guys. And what you can also do, if you run out of javelin and your stamina, if he's got just a tiny bit of stamina left and you've run out, then just run up to him and do an attack once or twice to stagger him quickly. Because if not, if you take too long, if you leave it for too long, just like a second or so many milliseconds, he will go into an animation and he'll enter a second stage and you'll not be able to interrupt him because he becomes invincible during that animation. So yeah, once you get used to it, it's quite, I can do that most time, knock him, avoid a second stage altogether once you get used to how that works a bit. But yeah, the key is knock him down to 1/3, only 1/3 of his HP, and then get to a point where you can stagger him without interruptions. And then do not do brutal attacks. Wait for him to recover, so it gives you time to recover stamina as well. And then once it's recovered, you time it so you hit him just as he recovers, otherwise you'll do no stamina damage. But you need to recover fully. And then just use your javelin as well. You attack him from behind when you're doing that, because you'll do more damage and more stagger damage. And yeah, you just keep doing that, guys, and eventually you'll kill him without him entering his second phase. But yeah, this is the final cutscene of the game, guys. Yeah, once you interact with that save point after beating the boss, that's it. You cannot go back to that save point until, of course, the main game releases. So you run a farm, you have to make sure you don't kill that last boss. But yeah, you get an introduction, guys, to what a full game's going to look like. It looks pretty epic, don't it? Yeah, some epic boss fights, some nice new abilities, looks like you get. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to play once it releases. So yeah, I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.